रश्मि मैम स्टार्ट करेंगी, मैं अंदर आ रही हूँ, अंदर आ रही हूँ।
Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful. With this note, a very good morning to one and all. Honorable guests, respected President Sir, respected CMD ma'am, respected Senior Director ma'am, respected Dean Academics ma'am, esteemed HODs, faculties and staff members of Institute of Management Studies Noida, parents, and a special welcome to the amicable students of the batch 2020. I, Dr. Rashmi Tavla, on behalf of the entire IMS family, welcome you all to the virtual induction ceremony on the theme Academic Insights. I would like to begin with the quote of Sir Henry Ford. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is a success. Together as a family of IMS, we all have come up to mark another landmark of success. These are exceptional circumstances, and we have all come up with innovative ways to live on our lives. So even though we could not conduct this ceremony physically, the show must go on. I wish to congratulate each of the students for having a good sense to choose to study at IMS Noida, the prestigious institute. IMS Noida puts every student at the center of everything it does. Your experience and success is important to each and every member of IMS. I am delighted to extend a warm welcome to the young blooming minds, dignitaries, and all our esteemed guests once again. Today, we feel honored and privileged to have amidst us distinguished guests, renowned and eminent corporate leaders for addressing academic insights. Mr. K.K. Verma, member of the Harvard Business Review, Advisory Council at Harvard Business Review. Dr. Ashley Jacob, banker, entrepreneur, educationalist, surgeon, and author. Alumnus of Harvard Business School. Ms. Rubika Liaquat, Primetime Anchor, ABP News. Mr. Rajiv Mathur, former IPS Director, Intelligence Bureau, Indian former Chief Information Commissioner. Ms. Nidhi Jain, academician, coding and IT expert. Respected CMD Ma'am, Ms. Shilpi Gupta. Respected Shri Rajiv Kumar Gupta, President IMS Noida, respected Senior Director Ma'am, Dr. Kulneet Suri, respected Dean Academics Ma'am, Dr. Manju Gupta. It is indeed an honor to have the all esteemed dignitaries with us today and enlightening us with their presence. Light and brightness represents positivity and good spirits. Lighting a lamp spreads divine grace and removes darkness. To start the proceeding, I would like to invite all dignitaries, guests, faculties, parents, students to take part in the virtual lamp lighting ceremony, paying tribute to Mother Saraswati, goddess of knowledge, music, wisdom, and learning, and Lord Ganesha, the remover of all obstacles, Lord of intellect and wisdom. Let us all join together for this soulful prayer, followed by welcome dance by a student of SJMC, Manu Sahu. After invoking the Almighty, the platform is rightly set to start the session. I would like to take the honor to, to introduce you all with our esteemed organization, IMS Noida. IMS Noida, established in 1998, is a premier NAC A-grade accredited institute which runs courses in management, IT, media, law, and design. It runs under the auspices of IMS Education Society set up in 1996. The other institutions running under the aegis of the society are IMS Law College Noida, Design and Innovation Academy Noida, IMS Unison University Dehradun, DIT University Dehradun, and Unison World School Dehradun. The PGDM program at IMS Noida is AIU recognized and approved by AICTE, Ministry of HRD, Government of India. MIB, BBA, BCA, PGMC, MGMC programs are affiliated to Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut, and the MCA lateral entry program approved by AICTE is affiliated to Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. The IMS Law College runs LLB, BA LLB, and BCom LLB programs affiliated to Chaudhary Charan Singh University and approved by Bar Council of India. IMS Dia runs course in fashion designing, jewelry designing, and BFA program affiliated to CCS University, Meerut. The campus at Noida currently has around 2,500 students from India and abroad. IMS is a well-known name in the northern part of India and is ranked amongst top 10 colleges for all its courses. The institute continuously strives to impart progressive, value-added quality education to students with focus on all-round development. The academic affairs at IMS Noida are being held by Shri Rajiv Kumar Gupta, President, IMS Noida. Now we talk about IMS rankings. IMS is accredited as grade A by NAC UGC. It has been awarded Best Management College in North India 2018 by Integrated Chambers of Commerce and Industry. IMS BB has been ranked second in India by Global Human Resource Development Center Private Limited, New Delhi in 2018. Ranked Premier B School in India by Education Post. Ranked A6 Top B School in India by Business Standard. Ranked AAA Top B School in Uttar Pradesh by Careers 360. Ranked amongst Top B Schools of India by Business World. Ranked 17th in the top private B school in North Zone by the week, and the list is endless. Now it is the time to introduce the pillars and the foundations of IMS Noida. They are the fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an ideal of inspiration for all of us. With these words, I would like to introduce our respected CMD ma'am, Shilpi Gupta, and respected President Sir Shri Rajiv Kumar Gupta. Shilpi Gupta is a chairperson and managing director of IMS Noida. Her vision for the institute is to be among the highly regarded world-class management institutions. IMS has promising plans for the knowledge seekers. To shape the future and career of the youth is a sacred mission. The institute intends to diversify itself in the field of fine arts and arts subject, the choice of millions of youngsters today. We plan to educate the young minds in a manner that, besides giving expression to the propensities in full abundance, they also understand the market demands of their profession. Mr. Rajiv Kumar Gupta, a young achiever, is the president of the Institute of Management Studies Noida, established in 1998. IMS Law College, established in 2004, and IMS Design and Innovation Academy, established in 2005. His visionary leadership and business acumen has earned him many prestigious national and international awards for excellence in the field of education, namely Pride of Gautam Budh Nagar, International Gold Star Award, Bharat Gaurav Award for Outstanding Leadership, Gem of India Award, Rashtriya Ekta Samman, and Glory of India Award, United Kingdom. He set up Salam Namaste, which is the first community radio station in Noida, Ghaziabad region, voicing the concerns of all the communities in the society since 2005. Salam Namaste, a radio by the community and for the community, has been conferred with many prestigious awards in the community engagement category by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, Make in India Award 2016 for its contribution to the community radio movement in India. IMS Noida has been awarded with a prestigious award in a glittering ceremony on 6 March 2020 in the category of Institute with Quality Skill Development Initiatives like RPA, Amazon, AWS, IIT MOOCs, Swayam, ICT, IIT Kanpur, Google Classroom by EdTech Review. IMS Noida has been awarded with India's Education Excellence Award for India's Best UG and PG Private Institutes, North India, in 14th edition of World Education Summit 2019 in Delhi on 9th and 10th August 2019. IMS Noida is ranked top 11th Mass Communication College in India 2019. IMS Law College is ranked top 19th Law College in India and ranked second in UP 2019. Ranked fourth top B school in Noida 2019 PDDM. IMS Noida is ranked top second college for BCA program in All India 2019. It is ranked first college for BBA program in North India 2019. Mr. Rajiv Gupta, our esteemed president, sir, is determined to fulfill his vision of making IMS a world-class institution, our excellence, and continue to acquire new feats and laurels. Some glimpses of the awards, honors, accolades received by our president, sir. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. With these visionary words, I would like to take the honor to introduce respected Senior Director, Ma'am, Dr. Kulneet Suri. Dr. Kulneet Suri is at present Senior Director at IMS Noida. She is an MBA and an MPhil in English language with doctorate from LTSNU Ukraine. She was head international operations of IEC Group of Institutions and IEC University. She has successfully handled operations from inception and then led them on a high growth path through meticulous strategy, planning, and execution. She is responsible for the management and coordination of IMS Noida to its more than 65 worldwide partner institutions. She is also responsible for the development of new enterprise initiatives. Dr. Suri is on the Academic Advisory Committee of the Great Lakes Business School. She has contributed several articles in academic professional journals on a wide range of issues related to management, organization behavior, total quality management. She has also authored a book on total quality management and 5 other books on English language. Her latest publication is Amazing English. She has played a key role in initiating modernization, quality, and technology upgradation in various businesses across IMS. She was instrumental in implementing the concept of management by objectives, a strategic initiative of the group. Responsible for mentoring a team to develop an industry academia relationship and initiated creating an industry academia innovation center. She has formed an international academic advisory board welcoming members from 35 universities, including Italy, UK, Sweden, Singapore, UK, Malaysia. She has lectured at various international universities like Edinburgh, Napier University, University of West of Scotland, UCLan in the UK. She has also lectured at Must and Nanyang, Singapore. She has coordinated with organizations like Amazon, TCS, L&T, Cognizant, Accenture, and many others, and list is endless. At present, she is a member of various working committees of national and international bodies like AIU, HRD Network, ABE, UK. She has various awards and honors to her credit, like honors from Embassy of Mongolia, awarded by MTC Global as knowledge expert, and many more. With these words, I would request respected Dr. Kulneet Suri ma'am to deliver the welcome address and shower our blessings to the newly admitted students.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Rashmi Chawla. A very good morning to everyone, all the dignitaries present, students, parents, faculty members, staff members. So I would like to first of all welcome the new batch 2021 to the world of experiential learning at IMS Noida. You, our incoming students, are the future of our world. In this increasingly complex environment and the present pandemic situation, education is more valuable than ever before, and digitization has made it possible to have an academic continuity. Our programs at IMS Noida and at IMS Dia transcend disciplinary boundaries and are vital to the most pressing issues that require corporate solutions in the various fields of information technology, management, law, mass communication, and many more. My dear students, believe me, you will be taught by the best at IMS Noida. You will be in the company of the best people at IMS Noida. So give your maximum time to the learning to shape the future of your career beautifully. Learning by doing is the tone set by the academics and the non-academic. I think we lost the connectivity. Am I
Yes,
audible
ma'am.
now?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
So I can assure each and every one of you that you are here because you deserve to be and because you can bring something new and exciting to this diverse learning community at IMS Noida. So welcome once again. I imagine that some of you over here are just like me who have joined knowing exactly what they want to do, what they want to study, and what they want to focus on. I think that's a great thing. But I also encourage you all, my dear students, to be open to new ideas, experiences, and directions. You're learning from the greatest in the field, and with the best and the brightest surrounding, you will undoubtedly be challenged to think about new topics or view old topics in a newer way. You never know when something might interest you. Look around you. The relationships you develop today will be there for future. The relationships that you develop here with the faculty, the staff, your peers, the students, your seniors will also help you to build your career and will be there to stay with you forever. You're all here because you want to become the movers and shakers of the future. I urge you to make this happen by meeting new people, tapping into new resources, and working with the IMS Noida community. The benefits, believe me, will follow you forever. I conclude by offering you a very simple advice for how to make the best of your experience here at IMS Noida. Share your knowledge and skills. Don't keep them to yourself. Challenge yourself and your peers on a daily basis. Embrace one another's passions for learning, for research, for education, for helping communities, and practicing them. Absorb everything, be a sponge, absorb everything. Most important, be curious, ask, learn, practice, and above all, have fun. You have the power to change the lives of the future people and the lives of the students, the communities, and the underprivileged in the present system. And I look forward to doing this with you all. Best of luck to each one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for
Thank
blessing the
you.
batch with such meaningful and enlightening insights. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Rashmi.
True leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. These words are true for our respected Dean Academic Ma'am, Dr. Manju Gupta. I would now take the honor to introduce Ma'am. Dr. Manju Gupta is Dean Academics at IMS Noida. She has delivered trainings on various IT technologies like Java, web development, digital marketing, basic and advanced Excel, project management, data analytics to various clients like CDAC, Nesbud, Eris Infotech, Test Enclave, IMS Noida, RGCMS, Vardhaman Tires, Nirmal Polymers, and various other national international participants. She is offering performance-driven leadership and training experience in the areas of IT operations, business creation, team structuring and management, build strategic alliances, drive distribution, successfully managing P&L, competitive intelligence, project management skills, process excellence. Handle the courses of Harvard Business School, HPP, Advanced Excel and Modeling, SAP, IBM, Business Analytics, Cloud Computing, and Mobile Computing. Interacted with IIMA faculty, MICA, and NID professors for innovative teaching practices. Her key expertise areas are business, strategic planning, business analysis, operations and delivery, industrial relationship management, team management, training and development, strong interpersonal and presentation skills, leadership abilities, persuasive communication. With these words, I would request our respected Dean Academics, ma'am, Dr. Manju Gupta, to deliver the academic address and enlighten the students. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rashmi. Just a second. Dear students, on behalf of IMS Noida, I, Dr. Manju Gupta, Dean Academics, IMS Noida, heartily welcome you to the campus. Of course, to the virtual campus, I can say. I'm sure these 3 years would be an exciting journey for you because you will learn a lot of new things. As Senior Director has already mentioned, that we focus on learning by doing, right? So now what exactly the learning by doing approach is here we follow at academics, I'm going to explain in details. But before that, I would be telling you about, virtual, academic insight, what we are doing at IMS. As Rashmi has already mentioned you about IMS, that how IMS Foundation, it runs under this Society of IMS, which is established in 1996 by a group of leading academicians and corporate of North India. It is located in Sector 62. I'm sure everybody must have seen the campus also. Must have seen the campus or maybe virtual campus, I can say. See, we believe in the society to enhance the quality academic community, which is outward looking and committed to innovation and lifelong learning. So this is the mission of IMS, and this mission and vision incredibly fast in almost global trade scenario to work methods. So this is exactly the going towards the next, so that we can chase the world practices. I'm sure you must be aware of our president, Mr. Rajiv Kumar Gupta, who is the president of IMS Noida. Ms. Shilpi Gupta, she is the CMD. Dr. Kulli Suri, who is Senior Director at IMS Noida. You have witnessed the presentation by Senior Director already. Dr. Manchu Gupta, Dean Academics. IMS Noida has a rich history in terms of education. We have 22 years of legacy for quality education. We have been recognized by UGC and AICT, Ministry of HRD, Government of India, and Association of Indian University, we call it as AIU. We are affiliated to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam University for various courses like MCA, we have Masters of Computer Application, and with Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut, for undergraduate courses like BBA, BCA, BJMC, LLB, BLLB, and we are accredited by NAC and ISO 9001-2015 certified. We have various global associations in our credit. We are associated with Dijon University, Korea, Liga Business School, Latvia, Middlesex University, London, Unis Italia San Antonia, Spain, and various University of Schema Business School, France, Energies Institution, Ghana, College of Law and Business, Israel, Management Development Institute of Singapore, ESC Rani School of Business, France. So these are international association we have in our credit. So I'm sure you'll be going to witness all this benefit at the campus when you'll be coming to study physically, or for the time being, we will be working virtually. We have various association to give a flavor of industry accreditation to the curriculum, because I personally feel as a dean that the traditional curriculum will not take you to a long journey. The curriculum should be such that the industry and academia relation has to be strengthened and bound. So we have been associated with AWS Educate, robotic process automation, SAP, I'm sure you must be aware of SAP, SWAM, CPA and CMA, Palo Alto, ICT Academy, Center for International Languages, we call it as Japanese and French. We have Center of Japanese Language and French Language at IMS. I'm sure you can get the flavor of these two courses based on your requirement or maybe your choices. We will be giving you the choice to opt either Japanese or French. Then we have been associated with Miles and IIT Bombay. So I'm sure the scholar student and MCA student will be getting certification from IIT Bombay. Some of the certification are compulsory and some of the certification are based on the choice. Based on your requirement and choices and as per your academic offerings. So these are the associations and tie-ups we have in our credit. I already explained you about IST Academy, AWS, IIT Bombay, Palo Alto, SWAM, CPA, CMA, Oracle, and Robotic Process Automation. These are the company which is of higher repute and giving a lot of certification to our chemists, to our students. And some of the students have already taken certification from RPA, Oracle, CPA, and this, AWS. So I think in the last year, 550 students have already been accredited by AWS, and I think 30 students has been accredited by robotics. So I'm sure in this year we will witness more such students who will be coming up with these certifications. If I look at the academic rigor, we have School of Management, School of Law, School of IT, School of Journalism, and IMS DIA, where we do conduct various courses in terms of fashion designing, applied and jewelry designing, and textile. And in case of School of Management, we have PGDM, MIB, BBA, and BBA Scholar. Then in case of School of Law, we have BLLB, LLB, LLB. Why I'm telling you all this? Because this is a combined induction, and some of the students who are of law school, they might not be aware of the courses which we have in School of Law and Management and Journalism, right? So School of IT is already having MCA, BCA, and BCA Scholar. School of Journalism is having MD, MJMC, and BJMC. So we have master's courses and bachelor's courses, both the courses here at IMS, and a lot of certification programs also. If I look, if you get the infrastructure, we have a well-stocked library. I'm sure you must have witnessed the library when you came for the admissions. When we'll start the campus physically, so you will see we are having a very good library here in the campus. Then we have a computer lab with latest configuration computers, robotic labs, media lab, mood court, seminar hall, and hall of fame, where we conduct a lot of activities for you, be it culture or co-curricular or curricular activities. canteen, football ground. We have a very, good football ground in the campus where you will be going through different session by the expert coaches. We have facilities for table tennis, volleyball, boxing, badminton, self-defense, music room. We have a well-established music room, dance room, studio, where your various skills can be nurtured. So it's purely depends on your choices that which club you are taking, and of course the club mentor will tell you in depth about these clubs and different sessions. We have the registrar cell where Ms. Pradeep Saraswat is there, who will be looking out entire university operation. So if you face any of the issue related to university things, you can connect with Mr. Pradeep Kumar Saraswat, who is the registrar at IMS. Then Mr. Manish Gupta, who is the admin officer, who will be looking at the entire administration. So anything which is, you are feeling that something is not as per the expectations, you can anytime write to Mr. Manish Gupta. He will be, definitely help you. Then we have Mr. Pawan Mishra, who is the librarian, who will look out all the library operations at IMS. In computers, we have Mr. Santosh Kumar, Bhupender Kumar. Why I'm showing you all these pictures? So that you can be very well familiar with all these, officials in the campus, so that whenever you face any trouble or maybe anything which you require, so you can connect with them personally, or maybe through the proper hierarchy, you can go with your HOD or class coordinators. We have different schools. I already mentioned you the school. One is School of IT, where Dr. Professor Preeti Rajbanshi, who is the HOD for School of IT, will be handling the entire IT operations, department. We have a big IT advisory board where a lot of discussions happen in terms of academia industry relationship and how we can bridge the gap between the industry and academy, so that our students become the tech savvy and they get well placed in the industry, because this is only possible when we should have the industry accredited curriculum in the campus. So we not only depends on the university curriculum, we always give them the industry recognized curriculum in blended with the traditional curriculum, because when we are bound to the university, a university curriculum is must, because you have to go with the university examination and university curriculum. But then beyond the curriculum, a lot of other things are happening in terms of academics, so that you become an industry ready product. So generally I always say to my student that you are not the customer for us, you are the product. Why you are not the customer? So sometimes it always comes in mind that we have paid the fee, so we are the customer. No, you are not the customer, you are the product, but you are raw products. So we need to make you the finished product. How we are going to make you the finished product? So that company can buy, and company can, take you hand in hand. This is only possible with the industry curriculum. So this teaching pedagogy we have at IMS, we not only believes in traditional theory classes, we have online classroom teachings also, Google Classroom. So I'm sure your faculty and HOD must be telling you in the tomorrow session about the academic induction, where we'll be going to tell you about the Google Classroom, the entire assignments, your attendance, and of course your notes, PPT, everything you'll be getting through Google Classrooms. We have a based teaching. Faculty would be going to give you various assignments through Google Classrooms, so that you can get the classrooms learning online, virtually, I can say at this point of time. Then we have lab-based studies. If I look at the IT courses, be it BCA and MCA, without IT labs, it cannot be done fantastically. But then at IMS, through virtual platforms, through online platform, we are giving you various labs activities also. I'm sure you must be going to witness it after 2 days, because 2 days would be again academic induction. Then we give you a lot of workshops, concept tests, live project, and presentation tutorial-based teachings. So these are the glimpses of previous batch of BCA. I'm sure you must be very happy to see these faces, because these faces are going to be your buddy or seniors. So this is the only life which you can enjoy thoroughly, because I personally feel that the college life is the best life, and you must cherish it every day. Then this course is again affiliated with Chaudhry Charan Singh University. I'm sure you must be aware that is a 3 years course. Then we have MCA, again affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam University. These are the scholars of MCA departments. We have 3 labs at IMS, in School of IT. One is robotics lab, web designing lab, and programming lab. Again, these labs are choice-based lab. I'm sure your HOD would be telling you tomorrow that which lab is, available for first year, and then in the second year you can take another lab, in third year then you can take one. So every year you can choose one lab. I'm sure, I think, as per my understanding, in first year you'll be going to get the programming lab. Then we have 3 clubs in SOIT. One is Creative Club, Quizzing Club, and Social Awareness Club. Again, these clubs are based on the years. So in first year, you are going to have Quizzing Club. right? In second year, you can have creative or social awareness. And then again, HOD can tell you in depth about these clubs, so that you can opt these clubs from the very first day. So these are the club which is associated with your academics rigor. Then we have a School of Management. In School of Management, we have two courses, BBA and BBA Scholars. So both courses are 3 years courses, but then I'm sure HOD would be telling you the differentiation between the regular course and scholar course. Right? These are the department heads. Professor Neerja Anand is the HOD for BBS regular. Dr. Rashmi Chawla is program coordinator for BBS scholar. So when you come in the campus or maybe virtually, you can connect with these two faculties or the HODs, those who will be looking after your entire academics operation at IMS. USP of BBS Scholar program is that we have an incubation center for entrepreneur and corporate students, learning through edutainment, case studies, presentation, role plays, industry visit, and live project. I'm sure in the first instance at 11 o'clock, when the live presentation was going on through YouTube and Zoom, you must have witnessed all these activities are happening in the campus around the years, be it case studies or presentation or role plays or industry visits and live projects. So our focus is on application part rather than on theoretical knowledge. We emphasize on personality grooming and development of soft skill. We Center for English language here at IMS, where your personality has been groomed by going through this course, soft skill and personality development, which is very, very essential for sustenance of job. Students are encouraged to think out of the box and develop an application oriented approach. Our primary motive is grooming of students to become future leader of the society, equipped with an in-depth understanding of management theories and practices, coupled with industry exposure. I'm sure there are a lot of other colleges who are affiliated with CCS University. So why we are different from other colleges is that our main focus is to make you the future leader of the society. And how it is possible? This is only possible with the help of the out-of-box thinking and encouragement of the student to have the participation in MDF cell, research cell, and different cells for your holistic development and of course your academic development. So the main vision of Scholar is, I think you can see that there are different letters SCHOLAR, and every letter specify a different meaning. C, S for a successful career, C, train them for collective excellence, H for inculcating higher values in academics, thorough outstanding teaching, learning by doing, advancement of knowledge base, and thorough research. So I personally say that the student of IMS are doing very good research. You can see the research of the student which has been done in the past with your HODs. They'll be showing you that what kind of research student have done. A lot of research papers has already been published in various international and national journal of repute of student of IT and management, of course of law students and media students. So continuously they have been writing their research paper under the guidance of faculty mentors, and the research paper has been published in various journal of reputes. These are the accolades we have. Awards and ranking of BBA. I think you can see in the brochures also that recently we have been awarded with the India's Education Excellence Award for Best UG and PG Institution in North India in year 2019. So in 2020, we have been awarded top 7th BBA college in India by GHRDC Annual Best College. And then we have been awarded again as a best college in 2020 survey by GHRDC, and we have been awarded as the top first BBA college in UP. So which is again the great accolades we have in our credits. We have various academic clubs in BBA also. We have marketing clubs. So in case of marketing club, the main objective is to provide a platform for budding managers to understand marketing practicality, to conduct activities for enabling critical thinking and problem solving skills of the students. Then we have HR Club. The objective of HR Club is to update students with the latest HR trends and to produce more employable and efficient students, right? So I think last month, the student of BBA has done a research on impact of COVID-19 on HR, which has again been given for the publication to an international journal. Then we have cultural clubs, and the objective of this club is to organize and conduct activities for improving the planning, organizing, directing, and controlling skills of the student, apart from coordination and presence. So these clubs are common clubs for the entire campus, and we have the club in charges, those who take care of these clubs and give you thorough understanding and thorough knowledge of these clubs, so that your overall personality to be grown. Because I know a lot of students are very, very good in terms of culture activities, and they always feel that some experts are there to guide us. So I'm sure at IMS we have various experts who guide you to have, nurture in these clubs. Then we have honors clubs. The objective of this club is to prepare and motivate the student to achieve higher ranks and become a part of university toppers roll list. I'm very happy to tell you that at IMS, in IMS Law College, every year we are getting university toppers, gold medalists, and bronze medalists are coming from IMS Noida campus itself. And in KPN BCA, of course, we are in the top 10 ranking in terms of university results. So we are striving for coming into first 3 ranks. So I'm sure in coming time we will be taking that credit in our achievements. Then we have this. You can see these are the honors of IMS. These honors student has been chosen based on their academic credentials, how they have performed themselves in terms of academic results in university and institution. So these are the students who will be guiding you throughout your journey. I'm sure these are the third year student and second year student, but third year student would not be present in the campus because they have already been passed out, but then you can witness the second year students. So they will be guide you, they will become your buddies also. So whenever you face any issue in terms of academic, you can even connect with your buddies and your class coordinators. These are the different activities which we are conducting under the honors club. Then we have School of Journalism and Mass Communication. We have NJMC and BJMC. Again, BJMC is a 3 years program, MJMC is a 2 years program, which is again university affiliated. Professor Shraddha Purohit, who is the program coordinator for BJMC and MJMC, who is handling the entire academic operation of the departments. Then we have different clubs at SJMC: Print Media Club, Film Club, Electronic Media Clubs, Photography Clubs, Event and PR Clubs. A lot of students have different, students want different flavors in terms of, different kind of activities. So these clubs are the compulsory part of your academics. So you can choose these clubs based on your choices. And again, HOD is going to tell you tomorrow in depth about these clubs. Then we have course, these are the course strength that we give you: corporate training, project-based learning, alumni interaction. Every month you will be having an alumni interaction session. So every month we organize, every department individually organize alumni interaction where alumni from different sectors, those who are, those who are placed in different sectors, they come interact with the students. Then especially in MJMC and BJMC, we have English and Hindi typing, which is very essential because when you are going to in the industry market, you have to learn and practice this English and Hindi typing. Camera handling, video editing, photography, media visit, guest lecture, in design of newspaper. We have our own newspaper, which is IMS Spectrum. You can visit by typing www.imsspectrum.com. So you can see all the glimpses of IMS Spectrum, where the entire digital newspaper has been designed and designed by SJMC student and mentored by Professor Shraddha Purohit. We have content writing session, news anchoring, news reporting, script writing, and personality development sessions, which is again a continuous part of your academic pedagogy. So workshop by industry professional round the year. We go with various workshops, seminar, industry lectures by the eminent speakers of repute. This is the glimpses of IMS Spectrum. You can log in by typing www.imsspectrum.com. So you can see the entire about this newspaper. In School of Law, we have BLLB, BCom LLB, LLB. So you can see that BCom, this law college has various awards and accolades in their credits. So IMS Law College has been awarded as the best state law college in North India by the newspaper Education Post on 6 Intelligence Summits and Education Excellence Awards. And various awards are already there. You can see the brochures and get the more insights about this award at IMS. Professor Dr. K.S. Bharti, who is the Dean for IMS Law College, Professor Prakash Goyal, who is the Program Coordinator for Law School, will be looking out the entire academic operations. These are the faculty members: Professor Niti Sinha, Dr. Vikal, Mr. Deepak, Ms. Rinki, Mr. Rajesh, Ms. Prema Verma, and Atima Sunaria. So HOD must be going to tell you in depth about which faculty is taking which subject of your first year. So you can get all the glimpses. Then we have a law advisory board. This law advisory board is having various, eminent personality and luminaries of law boards. Justice Shakharam Yadav, Justice S.N. Kapoor, Justice J.D. Kapoor, C.K. Mahajan, R.S. Sodhi, Mr. Shailinder, Justice Rajesh Tandon, and Justice Manju Goyal, and various other, eminent personalities are there in the law advisory board. We have BLL, which is 5-year integrated curriculum. So I'm sure some of the students must have opted the integrated course also. Then we again have BCom LLB, which is again integrated. You can have 3 years LLB also, and then you can have BCom LLB, 5 years integrated. Again, these courses are university, we have recognized by UGC and approval by Bar Councils of India and affiliated to Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Meerut. These are the toppers of IMS Law College who have been awarded gold medals, and they have been alumni appointed as the judges. So this is one of the very good achievement of School of Law, that the various student has already been appointed as judges in civil court or Supreme Court, not Supreme Court, I can say civil court specifically. Kapil Yadav, who is again qualified UP Judicial Service Examination. Shalini Tyagi, who is again qualified by UP Judicial Service Examination. Suman Grewal, he has recently been awarded by the qualified Telangana and Bihar Judicial Service Examination. Rajat Kapoor, who is advocate in Honorable Supreme Court of India. Akshay Saxena, who is again a senior leader associate at Satyanand Chartered Bank. Again, so these all are the students of IMS Noida, which is again a big achievement at the School of Law. So I'm sure you must be taking a dream of some time to become an advocate or lawyer. So this is the right destination where you can, groom yourself in terms of academics and various other activities. So these have been the glimpses of law seminar and webinar we have been regularly conducting at IMS Noida. Different industry visits are happening at IMS, continuously, which is again a part of your curriculum, because every semester we'll be giving you 2 industry visits, which is again mentioned in your academic offering. But these days, since physical industry visits are not possible, then the students are going with the virtual industry visits, right? So students are going for virtual industry visit, which is again the new normal, I can say. Students have visited to Parle-G, Yakult, and many more industries for BCom and LLB students. These are the different clubs and society at IMS Law College. Moot Court Society, Trial Advocacy Competition 2000, which is happening under the Moot Court Society, which is again a continuous part. And every year we organize 2 moot court sessions of repute, where students of different universities and institutions participate. We have IMS RTA Club, where different seminar and webinar conducted by former Chief Information Commissioner, Mr. Shri Rajiv Mathur, Shri Wajahat Habibullah, Shri N. Tiwari, Shri Satyanand Mishra, Sridhar Acharya, and Mr. Deepak Sandhu. Various conferences has already been done under this society. We have a BIBAC debating society. I feel personally the debate is very essential part of a law college, because again, when you practice in the court, then debating plays a very important role. So that's why we have society called BIBAC, where you can practice of different, topics, where you can debate about the different topic, maybe current topic or topic which has been, done in the past, which, give you the lot of exposure about the concepts. Then we have a Nai Pahel, which is mainly focused on environmental law. So recently, Law College has been organized Environmental Law Framework and Challenges web talk by various eminent professors. Professor Bharti, who is a National Law University, Delhi. We have a Human Rights Society. We call it as Human Rights Initiative. And a webinar for human rights and state responsibility by IMS Noida has been conducted recently. I think in last month it has been conducted by former Honorable Chief Justice of Bangladesh. Then these are the different clubs in society: public interest litigation, village adoption program, and free legal service, and many more. Again and again, I'm just showing you the glimpses of all these 4 schools, but then your departments and these different schools will be taken forward in their personal induction program happening tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Then this is the common cell at IMS, Research and Development Cell, which is for the entire campus. All student of different schools can participate in these cells, where we nurture their research skills. So some of the students are very interested in doing PhD or maybe MPhil after doing their master's program. So we nurture them so that they get more equipped towards the research. So this R&D cell help and support them to inspire them, to nurture them, and promote research at IMS Law College, and not only at Law College, in various other schools also. R&D is a very emerging and challenging area of IT, law, media, and law. So all faculty and many students are constantly engaging in research. This year, almost 15 research paper has been published by our IMS faculty, and I think 27 research paper has been published by our own student also, various schools. So you can see all this research paper when you will be coming in your campus, your departments. So then we have a soft skill and personality development cell, which is again common for the entire different schools. Foreign language, we have French, Japanese, and English. So French is for scholar students and for MC department, MC school students. And Japanese is again a choice base. You can opt if you feel, which is again a paid course. Japanese is a paid. French is again which is a part of your academic curriculum for scholar students and for MC students. And Japanese is again a paid course, which is choice based. So it is not compulsory. You, if you want to have yourself familiar with the Japanese, you can join this curriculum. English is, complementary for the entire students, be out of any department. Then we have MDIF cell. So MDF stands for Million Dollar Idea Factory. See, we generally, students have a lot of ideas, but sometimes their idea do not get nurtured if we do not have a person who can, or mentor, I can say, who nurture them. So for this purpose, we have a club, Million Dollar Idea Factory Club, where students are encouraged to come up with innovative ideas. So generally, I've seen the students have a lot of idea, but faculties are busy with their classes or maybe different activities, academic activities or non-academic activities. So they do not get time to, hear the ideas of the student. So for this purpose, the management of IMS has specifically designed this, inaugurated this club so that your idea can be nurtured and we convert your idea into a business. So these innovative ideas are quickly becoming the most valuable currency. You can see a lot of paintings by our students, specifically mandala art, which is one of the very famous art. And whenever you come to the campus, you can see in the reception, at the reception, in the president office, you can see a lot of painting has been displayed, which is again a part of this clubs. And the student is doing fantastic good. Then we have, IMS local, IMS School of IT or IMS Noida, this web application which has been done again by the student under the MDIF. So MDF club brainstorm these new ideas in a multidisciplinary way with faculty and consultant. MDF club will help to convert these ideas of student into startup companies. So those students who are having different ideas, they can connect with this cell, with these clubs, and your idea will be, nurtured and groomed so that we can convert your idea into a business. This cell is located in D block. So if you want to become a part of this club, you can fill your registration form. So your registration form will be done by the head and in charge of this cell. So you can mail your form at milliondollar@imsnoida.com. It is located in D block near the management library. R&D cell, I already told you, this is common cell, backbone of academic enhancement and development, where we inspire, nurture, promote research. This is again a very emerging and challenging area for management, IT, law, journalism, and mass communication students. So all students and faculties are engaged with cell. So I cannot say that research is mandatory for all students because research cannot be taught, right? Research can be nurtured, but you should have the research inquisite in your mind so that we can nurture your research skills. So if you are really interested to do the research, then you can be a part of this cell. Then these are the non-academic clubs: FIFA Weaver Football Club, Horse Shot Badminton Club, Malung Table Tennis, Uppercut Boxing Club, Crossfire Volleyball Club. So I'm sure you can witness the activities continuously happening in the campus under these clubs. So you can be a part of these clubs, and then club in charge will tell you more about these clubs in future. Then if we are having a running and fitness club. So every year we do marathon so that we look out, the specifically the fitness about the student, because if you have a good fitness, then I'm sure you can more focus into your academics. We have rebel club. We call it as rugby club. We was in defense, self-defense club. Self-defense is very, very important, specifically for female. But generally, I do not feel that self-defense is only important for female. It can be for male also. But specifically for female, self-defense is very important. Different culture club: Shakespeare Club, Lata Mangeshkar Club, Wordsworth Club, Harmony Clubs, Jackson Club, Hussain Club. These are the clubs which is of very repute. So I'm sure a lot of students have very good enthusiasm about the music, drama, theater, literature, poetry. So you can be a part of these clubs and nurture your skills. There are different mentors into these clubs, those who nurture your skills. We have CRC, Corporate Resource Center. CRC is again the backbone of institution who take care of your internship, personality development, placement, mainly placement. And they organize mock interview session and pre-placement talks for the student. So Ms. Suparna Kapoor, who is the resource person, who is the head corporate relation, Ms. Shwatangi Thakur, who is the manager for corporate relation, to look out all your needs related to the pre-placement session, mock interview session, and of course your final placements. Then we have buddy concept. So what exactly is the buddy concept? Soon, maybe after a year, you'll be becoming the buddy for your juniors. So we have buddy concept in campus where this system is introduced for assisting the new students. So with the institution, assigning each student of a buddy provides an extra measure for cuddling, cleaning, and cleaning for your challenging intellectual climate who can assist them through the journey so that they would be familiar with the the entire operation at IMS. So these buddy will help you throughout the campus. I'm sure Dr. Rashmi would be going to explain more about the buddy, and they will be in the session, right? So purpose of this buddy is to assign new student with a buddy to help welcome him or her and reaffirm their decision to join the college. So these buddy help in accumulate the freshers of the unfamiliar environment and day-to-day aspects of their personal life. This buddy help the new entrant to become knowledgeable about the courses, its practices, and prerequisite to meet the career expectation. Sometimes students feel very shy to discuss their problem with the faculty, right? I'm sure at that time this buddy would be very, very helpful for you. So the buddy system is an effective method to provide support, monitor stress, and reinforcement guidelines and procedure. For last 5 years, we have witnessed buddies are, working, helping hand for you throughout your journey. We have cell. So any of the student who feel any of the activity, practice or different activities done by the student, which is coming under the ragging. So you can report to this anti-ragging cell. All the mobile numbers are there in front of these, names. So you can connect with Dr. K.S. Bhati, Dr. Manju Gupta, Dr. Pradeep, Mr. Manish, Dr. Rashmi, Ms. Nirja, Ms. Preeti, Ms. Govind, and Mr. Vijay Sharma, who are the anti-ragging committee cell. So you do not have to shy away. You just need to connect with them. You do not need to face, you do not have to face any of the happenings which is to be done by your seniors, which you feel which is objectionable. So you just don't keep it with you, share with your, anti-ragging committee members. So this is all about from my side. So I'm sure in coming time you will be missing more such activities, more session HODs. So I can only say all the best and thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a wonderful presentation. It's your inspirational words that keep us motivated to work for academic excellence. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
An important announcement for the students, those who have joined this online platform and through YouTube Live. A link has been shared in the YouTube chat, and the students have to click that link and they need to fill that form for the attendance. Dear students, a link has been shared in the YouTube Live. You need to click that link and you need to fill the form for your attendance. Now it is the time to start our Academic Insights session with esteemed academic experts and renowned and corporate leaders. I would like to take the privilege to introduce our first guest of honor, respected Mr. K.K. Verma, sir. Professor K.K. Verma is a member of the HBR Council at Harvard Business Review since April 2012. He is a senior faculty at Indian Society for Training and Development. He is also the founder director at Innovative Institute of Unlearning since September 2005. He is an alumnus of IIT Bombay and BIT Sindri. He's an author and have written books on unlearning, the idea of which is new and has potential to change the people of this world. He has an experience of more than 20 years in various capacities in the field of telecommunication and IT. Initially in Indian Air Force, he has been invoked for many new innovative and advanced projects, including planning and executing communication network based on satellite communication, digital communication, fiber optical communication, and IP-based computer networking. Later, for a brief period, he joined IETE as Assistant Secretary Publications and made significant change in this old prestigious institution in the country. He was extensively involved in formulating Vision 2020 for IT in Indian Air Force. He has served as National Vice President at Naya Daur Party from January 2015 to November 2019. Member of Sone Ki Chiriya Federation from April 2013 to April 2015. Member of Freedom Team of India. Member National Council of ISTD India. Senior advisor at World BPO Forum and various other prestigious memberships and appointments. His top skills are in the areas of change management, strategic planning, and program management. He has several honors and awards to his credit. Excellence Award 2012 for Research and Innovation, Margdarshan Awards 2013 for Innovation and Excellence in Training. He has authored various publications. Unlearn Before You Learn was published by Bibliophile South Asia, New Delhi in July 2007. Second book on unlearning titled Unlearn Before You Learn for Global Networking was published by What's Publication, New Delhi in Feb 2011. This book was awarded first prize by ISTD in Book Award 2011. Third book is Unlearning for Success, published in 2014. We are highly honored by your presence, sir. With these words, I would request respected Professor K.K. Verma to deliver and address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you all. Shall I switch on my video as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now in the era of pandemic, we have to follow few procedures and rules, and those are the simple one, like put on mask and maintain social distancing. And what could be the best way to maintain social distancing other than doing things online? I'm electronics engineer from 80s, and I remember how I struggled basically to convince people to become automatic, to accept electronics, to accept IT, and accept computerization and work for and with mobile devices, computers, and internet. And today I tell you, after 6 months of pandemic, I mean, we all have received or seen the broad acceptance of all these things happening around us. So my job has become much simpler. I think I have prepared a presentation also. Dr. Rashmi, I will like to show my presentation and share my screen.
Sure, sir.
Because I believe students are there and new students, and with my presentation, I would like to connect with them and talk about things which matter most. You see, we are here for Diksharam, Induction 2020. I am Wing Commander K.K. Verma, author and thinker. I might be of unique type, and thank you to Dr. Rashmi. She has already given introduction and my biodata enough. I welcome to you all in the first step of professional life. Now you are not in college. Now you are not in school. Once you have joined a school of law, this is not a school, this is a professional course, and you all are becoming ready for becoming advocate and lawyer for the country. And you become advocate and lawyer for the country. In today's talk, I will tell you about 3 steps wonder. Not much. In your college, when you join, you are just required to do 2-3 things. So many people will tell you so many things. But I, as an author and thinker, I would suggest all people, all new students to follow simple procedures and processes. And I summarize that with 3 steps wonder. As a new student, are you with me now? I hope you are with me, because I think audio is also muted. The first step, you must decide as a student when you join a professional course, what you want to be in life. Whether you want to become ordinary person or you want to become extraordinary person. I presume, I take it for almost granted, once you have joined IMS Noida, one of the most prestigious institute in the country, most of you must be dreaming to become extraordinary. Your parents have spent a lot of money because they want you to see as extraordinary person. They may not have been able to become, but you can become, and you can become because there are reasons for it. And in my talk, by the end, I will tell you the specific reasons. But first, come to the second step of wonder. What is the second step of wonder? Simple one. Read and write. Whenever you get time, whenever you have energy, whenever you have occasion, try to read things. Read from your own, and then make a habit or inculcate a habit to write. Write few lines, write few compliments, write few words. And when I talk about reading, I meant basically when I think Dr. Manju Gupta talked about so many ideas, and one of the idea was like MDIF, $1 million idea factory. Those can emerge if you keep reading things, keep searching and keep reading, and then keep writing. Once you create this habit, you become a thorough professional. And the third step is, because everyone has 24 hours, you can't do so many things. It's impossible, but you can do few things exclusively. And if you see in your life, how do you know PV Sindhu? You all will say, I know PV Sindhu because she plays badminton. And for your information, I would like to say, she just plays badminton. So you must understand the third step is search wisdom and wisdom domain. Now, when the question comes for wisdom and wisdom domain, there are a lot of confusion in India, because we have segregated wisdom to for some specific purpose, some specific section of society, and some top level people. We say wisdom is not available to the students or younger professionals. But I say that is wrong. And this is the time when you enter in college, when you go to the IMS first time, you must take the library membership, find out and spend your time. When you go through the course book, course materials, you spend time in searching wisdom and find out wisdom domain. Here I would like to interact, if it is possible, even through online things. Can anybody explain about wisdom domain from students or faculty for the benefits of all? Will it be possible? Hello? Will it be possible to be interactive and find out? Can somebody tell me about wisdom domain? What do they understand? Dr. Rashmi, is it,
Yes, sir, there are students, sir.
is it possible to have some interaction? Because they are the new student. It is good if they are in a position to speak few words and interact, and it will be good. Anybody, just whatever comes to your mind. Hello.
Anyone who wants to answer to sir's question, please raise your hand. We'll unmute you. Anyone?
Just raise hand. There is an option in this Zoom. You can raise hands.
It can be a faculty member. It can be new students.
Yeah, that will be fine. Anybody? Shivam Ranjan, very nice. Can you tell all of us about wisdom domain? Shivam,
Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon.
Sir, I think wisdom domain is something related to decision making about life, about situation, uncertain situation, like what we have to do and क्या चीजें आगे हो सकती है, like बहुत ही creativity से, intelligence से और चीजों को एक तरह से balance करते हुए चलना.
Okay, that's good. So we try to find some source, wisdom source, something like this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, good afternoon, sir. There is another student who's written in the chat box. She has written that using one's intelligence, creativity, and common sense to balance life domains.
Okay, right, good try. But I think I will not. Anybody else want to tell something? Thank you, Shivam. Now, wisdom, I think we all understand. At any moment of time, we have to take a lot of decisions. And if it is good for our life, if that decision is the best one, you always talk about the best one, best decision, and that wisdom comes from the wisdom. Now, wisdom domain, what I talk about, you must have some source, because that source does not vanish. The source remains in your life. You are suppose young at this age, 20, 21, 16, 17, 20. And at this age, if you are trying to find the wisdom domain, means the person or source which gives you wisdom, then certainly you are in a position to at least segregate wisdom domain, and then you are sure about if some idea comes from the person or source that is providing you the wisdom. You see, I give you example. In my case, in 90s, I was a young electronics engineer. I did not know much. I just picked up a book by Bill Gates. You all must have heard Bill Gates. I just picked up a book, and he wrote in 90s the first book, The Road Ahead. And that book became the source, wisdom domain for me. And throughout my life for next 10, 15 years, when the computer was rising, electronics was growing, and it became the IT, and it became the today robotics world, that book remained as a godfather for me, and it helped me to find out the best wisdom which is available in the world. And it didn't change. Even Bill Gates today, most of the time, whatever he talks, he does, he is the best in the world as on date. And for last 30 years, I'm telling you, you must be young, and for next 30 years you can plan. If you find out the wisdom domain today, certainly you are going to get benefited out of it throughout your life. So just 3 simple steps of wonder. First, you decide whether ordinary or extraordinary. You must put extra time in reading and writing. And third, you must search wisdom and wisdom domain. And this is what I did when I joined my engineering college in 80s to become an electronics engineer. And even I decided about becoming an electronics engineer because I read and write. I read books of that time and I could make out becoming electronics engineer is the best thing of that time. So you also must have decided, your parents must have decided. So once you have decided, now you can search wisdom and wisdom domain and move in your life like I did. And then I came out with in next 30 years with the idea called unlearn. And I'm telling you, this idea is not for me. This idea is not for my family. This idea is not for my friends and relatives who are near me, who knows me, but this idea is for the world. Today I am in Harvard Business Review Advisory Council, not because of anything, because the people know me, because they see me smart or they find my beard attractive. No, it's because I generate idea on a daily basis, updates things and update where the world is moving. And that's how even this book has come. And it talks about very simple idea, unlearn before you learn. And it is going to help you in your professional life in the way when you pick up the law book, when you pick up the course materials, when you read about the course material, when you attend class, you must think the thing which you are learning there, is it forcing you to unlearn something wrong, bad, or obsolete things? And that is what you have to concentrate. If it is forcing you to unlearn, then you have to segregate and try to unlearn things. If you become lawyer, if you become advocate, then certainly there are so many personality behavior or the way you behave has to be changed, and those has to be unlearned. So everyone does it, but then you once you do intelligently, it will make sense. In my case also, when I was taking premature retirement from Indian Air Force in 2005, I thought, what is the best way to communicate to the world other than writing this noble idea on which I have lived my life for last 25-30 years. And that is what I did. The first thing I did, I changed my name also. If you see the book, its author name is Kamekis. I am no more KK Verma, as the world knows, because I don't want my name. I mean, people should know with my name. People should know, unlearn before you learn. And that is the way I changed myself in 2005 and doing it on a regular basis. Though changing is not a one-time job, it's not one-time affair. I'm making it a continuous venture, continuous affairs, and that is the way I'm doing it. And I expect you all also to do it. Few of the things which must give you hope on what I tell you may be right, may be a wisdom, may be a source of wisdom domain. My book bagged first prize award from ISTD long back. I was awarded Excellence Award. I created an institute, Innovative Institute of Unlearning, although I have not registered it till date, IIU India, and that IIU India bagged award. I think Dr. Rasmi already has talked about this. So I move forward. There are testimonials for this. So keep doing things. And I could do these because one firm belief, India is a land of infinity. You see, the culture which we live in India, we generally don't talk about we become great, we become big. Generally, we have the potential to become infinity. And that is the way. Even Baba Ramdev teaches yoga. They teach about things. How can your body becomes disease free? Simple yoga. He tells people anulom vilom. It can help you to become disease free. Do Kapal Bharti and Anulom Vilom. It can make you disease free and it will keep you healthy. That is what he keeps telling us. I don't know, many of us may believe, many of us may not believe, many of us may consider him a wisdom domain. Many of us even consider wisdom domain our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. But they keep telling day after day, year after year. And I call it India is a land of infinity with a simple reason. Ordinary person like me, I was born in a very small village where even there was no proper house. Today I am staying in Noida. I feel privileged and honored. That is the way. And I became author, thinker, writer. For me, it is unimaginable, and I could do wonders. And I believe the young people like you can do wonders. My book on unlearning remains unique in the world. All my brothers, I'm the eldest one, 5 brothers, at that time the bigger family. Out of 5 brothers, my all 4 brothers, they became engineers and one became doctors. Now my daughter, the next generation, who took advantage of unlearning, became a squash player of India, and she became #3 woman squash player of the country. And she could become top 100 professional squash player, where only 9 women have become till date. And it all happened because of the power of unlearning. Because in the book also I have narrated all those things, and unlearning as a simple concept also you can understand. The thing which you already have been doing, the thing which you already know, if you come out of it, you will be in a better position to make advantage of the world, take advantage of the world. And that is what the people who have succeeded, like even our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, from a chai wala to Prime Minister, the world salutes him for his willpower, determination, and knowledge. And it all happens because the power of unlearning. He didn't stuck at any place, and he kept on moving from one place to other, kept creating a wisdom domain. He read and written. He has read and write tremendously and moves on. And he feels I can become extraordinary person. So this is the power, and this is the what you have. And Janet Vidhi, squash player, recently it happened in Delhi, Gymkhana Club, and she was given award there, and she is still playing, trying to achieve her potential. It goes on like this. And I'm not telling this with the background and the purpose it happened. I'm telling you, you all can wonders. Now we have around 45 participants here, 38 participants attending this program, and each one of you has the potential to do wonders. You all can do wonders. And it is not just because I'm telling you, you can do wonders, because you have the power of 21st century with you. You have the power of 21st century with you. You have the internet with you. You have the broadband with you. You have the social sites with you, which are available free of cost to even see what Donald Trump thinks tomorrow morning. And that is the power social sites give you. But how much you can use these internet, broadband, or 21st century power for your advantage, that becomes your ingenuity and your caliber and your talents. And then we have the global leadership. I mean, few of the, even in India, if you see few of the people who have achieved, even Baba Ramdev, from a very small farmer, poor farmer, he could become almost like a wonder man, and he created so much empire. Today also, the way he sells his product, the way he sells himself, he goes everywhere and sells himself, and he creates a wonder. And he became one of the most wonder person evolved in last 20-30 years, as far as my mind can go. Because even when we talk about Ambani, there could be a Dhirubhai Ambani behind it. But in case of Baba Ramdev or Balakrishna, there is no third person involved. There may not be that big person involved, and they could become one of the wonder. And all these can happen because we all are privileged to be in India, and India is a great culture and great nation. You all must understand we are the part of a great culture and great nation. Unfortunately, few of the media, few of the print media, TV media, and all those things, few of the journalists, they are anti growth, anti development, anti nationals, and anti culture. They keep spreading wrong things. Otherwise, you are the part of a great culture and great nation, and 21st century gives you opportunity to be part of it, and you all can become the part of it. And I am telling you, my words are not just hypothetical words. My words are the words of an author and thinker. I think only this, so I can tell you with confidence, in last 20-30 years, I myself have done it. That is the way I have moved, and this is the way I tell the future can come for all of you. Even the students and faculties, they can take advantage of this, and they can create wisdom and wisdom domain for themselves and do wonders. I think I was given this much time. I try to restrict with whatever time was given to me, for as Dr. Manju Gupta told me. And thank you, Manju Gupta, for inviting me through LinkedIn profile. I have my Facebook, Twitter account at Kamekes, even LinkedIn, and I am available on social sites. My email ID is there, my mobile number is there. Anyone can contact at any time for any unlearning wisdom, related wisdom. Even faculties can contact. I will be privileged and honored. And I am honored to be here. And I thanks Dr. Kulneet Suri, Senior Director, Dr. Rasmi Chawla, and Dr. Manju Gupta, all of them who are organizing this finest and good things online conference, online academic insights, pre-induction 2020. Thank you very much. Any question, I will be happy to answer if any.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of encouragement. I'm sure 3 words of wisdom which you discussed, the power of learning, these will definitely benefit the students and will instill motivation in them. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rashmi.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor and privilege to introduce our another distinguished guest of honor, Dr. Ashley Jacob. Dr. Ashley Jacob is a banker, entrepreneur, educationalist, surgeon, and an author. He is an alumnus of Harvard Business School, Washington University, Olin, IIT Bombay, KMC Manipal, and Royal College London. He is presently the Vice Chairman and CEO, Mulamutil, associated with rebranding and launching new verticals. He is the CEO of Mulamutil Financiers Limited since December 2003, handling key areas of new businesses, strategy, training, marketing. He is the co-founder of Mullamutil Central School since June 2008 in Kerala. He is a medical director and chief surgeon of Mullamutil Eye Hospital from December 2003 till present. He's a strategic advisor at All-in Business School at Washington University. He's a corporate advisor at IIT Bombay, Washington University, collaborated executive MBA. He's a managing director at Mullamutil Nidhi Limited and a chief experience officer at Mullamutil Hospitality LLP. His top skills are in the area of healthcare, marketing, strategy, and leadership. He has several honors and awards to his credit, like Beta Gamma Sigma, Honor Student and Dean's List Award, Sir Ratan Tata Fellowship, Pioneer of Bladeless Laser Eye Surgery, Best Custom Harley at India Bike Week 2015. He has authored various publications from London to Cosentry, all about eye care tips from the most liked doctor on FB. With these words, sir, we are really honored and privileged to have you with us. And with these words, I would request respected Dr. Ashley Jacob to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
So good afternoon, everybody. It's indeed a great pleasure to be here. I want to thank Dr. Manju Gupta for this opportunity. I want to talk to you about business education. I think it is a common induction program for the business students as well as the law students. But what I'm going to say today, I'm sure will resonate with most of you. I want to tell you about reinventing yourself and from the classroom to the real world. So first, congratulations on your new admission. This is indeed a new beginning for most of you, and perhaps the most important step in your entire life, because this is where your professional career starts. So think about it. Why did you join this course? Is it to start a business? To lead a company or a firm? To change the world, perhaps? To realize an ambition? Not very long ago, I was an eye surgeon. If somebody were to describe who I was, they would simply say, he is an eye surgeon. But today, as you've heard, I'm an MBA. I'm a CEO of a business group, a corporate advisor at IIT Bombay and Washington University in US, a strategic advisor at All-in Business School, Massachusetts, Missouri, USA. I'm the chairman of the Chamber of Nidhi Companies and the president of the Chamber of NBFCs. So how come an eye surgeon has done all this? What happened? It is a personal story, a story that I would like you to hear so it might inspire you to do something with your life. For the context, I was born into a family of traditional eye physicians. The family did money lending and other business too. We were the royal physicians at that time. I'm the 7th generation of the family. My grandfather had 2 banks in Ceylon, which after independence of Ceylon and now Sri Lanka became the Bank of Sri Lanka. So the journey from MBBS to MBA. I cleared MBBS in 1995 and took up ophthalmology. Went off to the UK and the US. As you heard, I'm a member of Royal College of Surgeons, a degree from Cambridge, member of the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I had the first rank in the MCH exams. So I launched my own eye hospital in 2003, promising India's finest eye care. I'm on Facebook. I was awarded the most followed doctor on Facebook in 2008. Even today, I have 3 lakh people visiting my page and sharing ideas and information with me and listening to me. I authored 2 books in association with Facebook that went into 2 editions. The book basically has my postings on Facebook about eye care and healthcare, released 2 DVDs, I launched my own school because I fundamentally believed that education is a powerful weapon that can change our world and make a positive impact. And along the way, I wrote a book about why I came back from England to a small town in Kerala. The book sold nearly 3 lakh copies. I entered the Kerala Book of Records as being the first surgeon to do a bladeless cataract surgery. It means I don't do any blade surgeries at all. There is no bleeding, there is no blade. It's completely robotics. And curiously, for many of the students here, what you're seeing today in front of you is a custom-built Harley-Davidson bike, which won the best bike of India in 2015. But things are going great, right? So I turned my attention to our financial services business, which was another vertical run by my father. It was a legacy NBFC. It's a non-banking finance company that was launched in the 1930s. In 2013, I was the group CEO and son of the chairman, so why not? You heard about nepotism, right? So you can just sit in the chair and then think that you can do everything. So improvements came thick and fast. There's a new KYC system that I tried to launch. We did OTP for transaction, that was in 2013. Launched an analytics program, employee engagement program, new reporting systems. So what do you think happened? I was fired. I lost my job from my own firm by my own father. So this is where we reflect on what is primal instinct. When you're seeing cave drawings and our ancestors in caves, there's something called primal instinct in everybody, in each one of us. The primal instinct forces us to ask this question: will what I'm seeing eat me? And if that is not the case, can I eat it? That is our primal instinct. Will it eat me? Can I eat it? Threat perception is primal. And here in my finance company, in the NBFC, I was the threat. So now we have to reflect as business students and law students from among you, what are the predictors of leadership success? It's cognitive ability. Means you should have the intellectual capacity to lead whatever organization you want to lead. You should know something about it. And people should know what your motives are. What do you want to do? What is your vision? What is your mission? You've heard in many companies, you've seen their websites, what is the vision of the company? What is the mission of the people who want to start that company? And you really want to know what the personality is of the leader. Is he a person who I can follow? The first important thing is, as I said, cognitive ability. Does he have the knowledge in that field? I always tell, you may have the passion for something, but if you don't have the talent for it, please don't pursue that passion. Just because you're passionate about singing does not mean you'll make a good singer. So I had all this, right? Yeah, because I did so much in eye care. I led a big hospital that was the largest in Kerala. I ran a very successful school. But from the point of view of the staff at the financial services, what is my cognitive ability? Did I know anything about finance? Okay, I'm an eye surgeon. I was born in a family of entrepreneurs who are into finance. So does that give me a knowledge base about finance? What are my motives? What do I want to do with the company? Did I communicate that well? And what about personality? They don't even know me at all. So something needed to change, right? So I rebooted. I joined an MBA at WashU Business School. I graduated at top of the class. As you heard before, I graduated with Beta Gamma Sigma, which is the top honor for all MBA students in the US. I got the leadership award from that college. Was the honor student. You have to imagine, I have dropped mathematics when I took science as a subject to take MBBS. I have not learned mathematics from the age of 15. And here I am in a business school learning finance. And I'm an honor student. So I joined the Harvard Business School leadership program also to basically round off, this finishing school. So cut to the present. I'm the vice chairman and CEO of a group once more, an accepted leader within the organization. So do you remember this? There was a primal instinct. Will it eat me? From the view of the staff in the FinServ, there was always a doubt on what my motives were, what my personality was, and what my cognitive ability about all this is. Now, most of them are taken care of because the predictors of leadership success say that you should have cognitive ability in whatever you're trying to lead. I had this obviously because I graduated top of the class in finance. My motives were right because I went ahead and learned business because I want to succeed in that. My personality, of course. I interacted more with them and I told them what I want to do. But is that all what we need to succeed? There's one question that we left out. Will it eat me? It's highly capable, it's knowledgeable, but is it a threat still? So that is where we come to presence. You've all heard about presence. When that person enters the room, you feel its presence. When that animal enters the jungle, you feel its presence. We all want to have presence. Some people call it as personality. Some people call it presence. But what is it exactly? What is presence? If you say that somebody enters the room and everybody is taken in by that person, there's an aura around that person. There's something called presence. It is beautifully described by my professor in HBS, Amy Cuddy, in a book, Presence. So she has described, we know it when we feel it, we know it when we see it, but it's very hard to define. People assess us in seconds. It takes only seconds for people to know who you are. But what exactly are they assessing? When a person looks at you, what is that person looking for in you? What makes you have presence? What makes you likable? So we come to the second question among the primal questions we asked. What was the first question? Will it eat me? Can I eat it? The second question is, can I trust this person? Can I trust this person? And there are three aspects of trust. You have to be authentic. You have to have logic. And you have to have empathy with who you want to trust. Authenticity means you have to reveal yourself as who you are. Logic, we are again circling back to knowledge. Do you have the cognitive ability to apply logic in any situation? And do you have empathy? Do you really feel for the people who are around you? We know this trust as warmth. And you often say, I feel great warmth in that person's presence. And you feel that warmth because you trust that person. You trust that person's cognitive ability. You trust that person's logic, cognitive ability. You trust that person's authenticity. I know that person for who he is or who she is. And I know that person empathizes with what I want to achieve in this world or what we together hope to achieve. That is called warmth. And we come to the third question that defines relationships. Can I respect this person? Just because that person won't eat you or you can trust that person does not mean that you have to respect that person. So what can you do to get respect? Competence. So again, we circle back to knowledge. This is competence. If you want to be respected, you have to have competence in a particular area. You have to have the knowledge base. Ideally, we want to be perceived as having both warmth and competence. For that, we have to be an authentic leader. People have to know what we stand for. People have to know what our motives are. And people have to know whether you can trust or respect you. So that is why you have joined this course. Whatever your course is, whether it is business studies or legal studies or whatever it is, to gain that basic knowledge that will help you build around it and be accepted and trusted and respected. Because only with that, you can become a true and authentic leader. So to conclude, I'm sure I have brought it across to you. The blueprint for success as a leader is through building trust and respect. And for that, your cognitive ability, your empathy, your logic, your authenticity, all of them count. I wish you the very best once again. And I truly thank you for taking this time to listen to me. And I hope I've played some small part in enriching your life and giving you an inspiration to learn, to truly seek out the knowledge that you want to get. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a wonderful presentation. And thank you for your motivating words. And I'm sure these new students will be benefited in instilling the leadership qualities in them. Thank you, sir. We are highly privileged and honored to have amongst us respected Mr. Rajiv Mathur, sir. He's an idol of knowledge, experience, and inspiration for all of us. Mr. Rajiv Mathur has served as an IPS, former Director, Intelligence Bureau, India, former Chief Information Commissioner, Central Information Commission. After completing MA in Political Science from the University of Allahabad, he was selected to the Indian Police Service in 1972 and allotted UP cadre. After serving in UP for over 6 years, joined the Intelligence Bureau in 1978 and worked in its various divisions with specialized experience in security-related subjects. Took over as Director, Intelligence Bureau in December 2008 in the immediate aftermath of the November 2008 Mumbai attack for a 2-year term. Served for over 3 years with the Ministry of External Affairs as Counselor, Embassy of India, Washington, D.C., and maintained liaison with several US government agencies pertaining to security, militancy-related issues, including FBI, Secret Service, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms, Justice Department, etc. He was a vice chairman of the Asia Pacific World Regional Office, New Delhi, of the International Association of Chiefs of Police for 2 years. He was also appointed as Information Commissioner, Central Information Commission in March 2012 and retired as Chief Information Commissioner, CIC, in August 2014. He has functioned as independent external monitor in oil and ONGC for 3 years. We are highly privileged and honored with your presence, sir. And I would now request respected Mr. Rajiv Mathur, sir, to please address the gathering and motivate our newly admitted students.
When system dialog click Zoom client installed.
Good afternoon, sir. So can we help you with something?
Yeah, I am not able to. I can hear you, but what's happened to the video thing? It's not showing here.
So you want to share the screen?
Yeah, you know, you normally you see the people who are there and your own face. It's not coming up on the screen.
So
Why?
maybe you need to change the view. From there you can change probably, because we can see you on screen.
You can, is it?
Yes.
Just a minute. I'm not very computer savvy, obviously.
No issue, sir.
No, it is. You know, what it's showing is that when system dialog prompts, click open zoom.us.
No, sir, you are already there on Zoom. You are already connected.
Achha, but then how do I see the others? That's what I'm not able to. I'm not able to see anybody on this.
So there is a tab called View on the top right-hand corner. So from there, you can change the settings. You can go in for gallery view or the speaker view.
1 minute, 1 minute. No, the top right-hand corner only shows two things, support and English. I'm not getting anything else. Shall I log out and then log in again?
So you are totally visible. Probably if you can start your address, we'd be fine. Everybody's able to watch you.
Okay, okay. Because I'm not able to see anybody. I just have a blank screen in front of me. But in any case, I will start then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, esteemed members of the IMS faculty, parents, and students. At the very outset, I would like to thank the organizers for this opportunity to address our budding professionals who are being inducted into your great IMS Institute. My young friends, you are today on the threshold of beginning a new journey as you transit from your school life to college life. You will have over the next few years time to figure out and define what you wish to do and what you want to be in society. I hope that you will use your time to mature and grow up as individuals and figure out what sort of a mark you wish to leave in this world. The highest reward which I feel for your hard work in college will be what kind of a person and what kind of a professional you become, and whether you believe in yourself that you will be able to make a difference in society. I'm told that you are pursuing different courses. While some of you are pursuing law, there are others who are taking up courses in journalism and mass communication. Yeah, it's better now, I can see. And also management and information technology. Hopefully, some of you may in turn choose to seek a career in the civil services of the country and play an active part in ensuring good governance and administration. As we move towards an era of aspiring towards transparency and more importantly, accountability. Irrespective of the course which you have chosen, you must maintain a very high level of motivation and have a firm belief in your capabilities. If you believe in yourself, you will realize that the strength and confidence comes from within. Remember that great persons are never born, they are made. As Mahatma Gandhi had said, I have not the shadow of a doubt that any man or woman can achieve what I have if he or she will make the same effort and have the same hope and faith. So besides believing in yourself, you must strive for excellence and try to make it a habit rather than one-time act. Anything which you do, try to do to the best of your ability. In the words of our former president, Dr. APJ Kalam, dreams are not those which come while we are sleeping, but dreams are those which don't let you sleep before fulfilling them. They're very prophetic words. It is only when you set your goals high that you will be motivated to achieve them. There's a saying that aim at the sun and you may not reach it, but your arrow will fly far higher than if you had aimed at an object on a level with yourself. So you, my friends, are very fortunate to be a part of a great college which has as its vision statement, and I saw on the internet, to enable students to explore, discover, and develop their individual creative potential. As a great educationist once said, knowledge is about power, and with power comes responsibility. So merely educating yourself and acquiring skills is not enough. You need to apply this knowledge and skills to the process of nation building and ensuring that you turn out to be responsible citizens of this country. Now, just as we as a country cannot ignore our neighborhood, which impacts on our internal developments, so also we as citizens cannot be oblivious to the challenges to our social fabric. Since all of you, irrespective of your vocation, are an integral part of society, it is imperative to understand the challenges which face the nation and consequently impinge on our national security. So while your primary objective in attending this institution is to acquire knowledge pertaining to your area of specialization, it is equally important to sensitize you to the challenges which face our polity, so that when you leave this institution and step into the real world, you are suitably equipped. Today, we are in the midst of a pandemic with no resolution in sight till a vaccine is available and can be administered to the population in general. It has, however, led to turmoil the world over, evoking strong reactions. Even in the so-called Western democracies, it has resulted in social unrest, with the youths demonstrating and indulging in violence, opposing wearing of masks and social distancing, which are the only two remedies universally recommended by doctors to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The US in particular has seen widespread demonstrations, as you would have been reading in the papers, by the youth against any attempt to impose restrictions by their governments. The US is also facing allegations of racial bias by the African Americans, again, which is being widely reported, and which has led to a major movement called Black Lives Matter, which is frequently resulting in violence. Now, we are fortunate that in the midst of this worldwide crisis, India is recognized as an emerging power, be it in terms of economic progress or global influence, as evident in our soft power, or capability to defend our territorial integrity, as was evident in Ladakh and earlier in the Balakot strike. India today stands at a crossroad from where the only path leads forward. We need to contemplate how to take our country towards the path of our destiny. If we are to ensure an environment which is conducive to economic growth and improving the quality of life of the population in general, the most important issue is of ensuring security, both internal and external, without which you really cannot have development. Now, I started my career in the Indian Police Service in 1972 from UP. And after having served for about 6 years in the state, I came on deputation to the Government of India and spent the next 32 years in the Intelligence Bureau, taking over as the head of this organization in December 2008, in the immediate aftermath of the Mumbai terror attack, which was led by the Lashkar-e-Taiba, a terrorist organization based in Pakistan. So I have worked at the ground level in law enforcement in UP, at the strategic and implementation level for national security of the country in my time at the Intelligence Bureau, and concluding with my position in ensuring that citizens of India can actively seek information and require compliance with transparency when I served as the Chief Information Commissioner. In all my roles serving the country, there was a very common thread, which was to ensure that the fabric of a secure, enabled, and well-groomed, governed nation is not only preserved, but enhanced. So, my young friends, as you start your journey to an eventual career, I would like to share with you in brief the prevailing security situation in the country. This is something which I have been dealing with for my almost entire service career. And I thought that this would at least give you some idea of the kind of challenges which you will be facing. Remembering that unity and integrity of the nation is of paramount importance. Now, today there are several issues which are of concern to our internal security. While some of them are indigenous movements with a wholly internal dimension, there are those which are trans-border phenomena with militant groups based in Pakistan, aiding, abetting, and financing terror with state sponsorship. As a result, India has been subjected to several terror attacks over the past decade or so. Some of the important ones you would recall is the attack on our parliament in 2001, the terror attack in Mumbai in November 2008, and the attack on the Pathankot Air Base in January of 2016. Now, in Jammu and Kashmir also, the situation continues to cause concern, with jihadi elements targeting the security forces and the progressive local population, with the aim of preventing return of normalcy in that union territory. Pakistan, unfortunately, continues to sponsor terrorism in our country, in spite of sanctions which have been imposed by the UN Security Council on a number of Pakistan-based terrorists and their organizations. China has also started flexing its muscles, as was evident from the recent developments in the Galwan Valley in Ladakh. Indian forces, however, gave a befitting response, even though many of our soldiers were martyred. Now, there are several internal issues also, which impinge on our public order and from time to time lead to internal disturbances. I would like to only briefly touch two of them. The first is the growth of regionalism, which leads to demands for creation of new states. It also leads to interstate border disputes on petty issues and leads to a discord over the sharing of river waters. If you recall, in 2003, three new states were carved out: Chhattisgarh from Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand from UP, and Jharkhand from Bihar. Then in 2014, after a spell of prolonged violence, Telangana was carved out of Andhra Pradesh. But even now, the demand for carving out smaller states without regard to its being viable or not continues. You would recall that we had witnessed violence by the Gurkha Janmukti Morcha demanding a separate state of Gurkha land out of West Bengal. In Assam, there are movements which are demanding separate states. And there are several demands for statehood existing even now. And they include Bundelkhand and Harit Pradesh in UP, Saurashtra in Gujarat, and Vidarbha in Maharashtra. The second issue, which I would like to briefly refer to, is the demand for reservations. Now, as you all know, the Constitution had envisaged reservations to certain weaker sections of society, and that too for a specific time only. However, over the years, reservation is now being demanded by upper and forward castes also. Like you have the Patels in Gujarat, the Jats in Haryana, the Kapus in Andhra Pradesh, and the Marathas in Maharashtra. So this unending demand for creation of more and more new states and multiple sections of society now demanding reservations, which is very often accompanied by violence, is having a very negative impact on our social fabric. And some long-term solutions need to be found. Now, India has a very rich diversity of languages, cultures, ethnic groups, communities, and religions. Yet, instead of projecting us as a strong and vibrant, multicultural, multi-religious, and multilinguistic nation, it is in fact tearing us apart and posing a threat to our social fabric. My reason for listing out these issues, which are a cause of concern, is primarily to keep you young students apprised, as I believe that you are the future of the country and will be responsible for shaping its destiny and carrying forward the nation. I am reminded of the very first day when I joined the Indian Police Service and we arrived at the National Police Academy in Mount Abu. The academy is now shifted to Hyderabad, but in 72 it was in Mount Abu. There, as you entered the main gates, there's a huge board and it read as follows: "For when the one great scorer comes to write against your name, he writes not that you won or lost, but how you played the game." So, my friends, whether you aspire to become a journalist, a lawyer, a jurist, a civil servant, or any other profession you choose to pursue, each and every one of you will have a vitally important role in ensuring that India is the flag bearer in good governance and a society that not only recognizes its rights, but also responsibly flexes those rights in a manner that benefits the nation overall. I have no doubt that you, my young friends, will be the architects of this nation in the years to come. So be ambitious, be responsible, be ethical, and cultivate integrity. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of encouragement. We are highly privileged and honored to have with us Dr. K.S. Bhati, who is the Professor and Dean from IMS Law College. Professor Dr. K.S. Bhati is the Professor and Dean at IMS Law College. He is the former Deputy Director in the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, former Registrar in the Indian Law Institute, New Delhi, member of the Supreme Court and Delhi High Court Bar Associations, and he has practiced law for about 15 years. He has been associated with the International Bar Association London as a legal specialist. He has worked for the Law Society of Zimbabwe, Harare, as a legal specialist. He has been a visiting faculty with the Delhi School of Economics, University of Delhi, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, Institute of Company Secretaries of India, Indian Social Institute, and MP Bhoj University, Bhopal. He has published several articles and monographs on law subjects in Hindi and English. He has been a member of the editorial board of the Legal News and Views published by the Indian Social Institute, New Delhi. With these words, I would request Professor Dr. K.S. Bhati to propose a vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rashmi Chawla. It's indeed a privilege for me that I have to propose a vote of thanks on this very, very momentous event of the induction of the new fresh students to our institution. My best regards and compliments to Honorable Dr. Rajiv Mathur sir. It's a privilege for us that he has blessed our children. Rajiv Mathur sir last time came to our program and addressed our students on the RTI and role of judiciary. In recent times, I had not heard such a wonderful and emphatic lecture as Rajiv Mathur sir spoke on that day. And it was so brilliant a lecture that we will not forget it for number of years now, or maybe possibly whole life we may not forget it. All other dignitaries of the program, our President sir, Shri Rajiv Kumar Gupta, our CMD ma'am, Mr. Shilpi Gupta, our Senior Director, Dr. Kulneet Suri, our Director, our Dean Academics, Dr. Manju Gupta, Program Coordinator, Professor Govind Prasad Goel, Dr. Rashmi Chawla, and all our distinguished faculty members of the management, IT, and all faculties and the law, distinguished teachers of the law, faculty law college. It's an extreme honor for us to have heard the chief guest of the day and his motivating words and his vast experience as a cop, as an administrator, as an information commissioner, chief information commissioner, an IAS, and a brilliant span of life. He has served the nation in various capacities. None else can be a better distinguished person to bless our children for a new beginning of their career coming to IMS group of institutions. We are very proud of the IMS institutions. We are having the School of Law, we are having the management, we are having information technology, we are having journalism, we are having fashion designing. And it is all under the dynamic leadership and motivational leadership of our Honorable President Shri Rajiv Gupta and Madam Shilpi Gupta, the CMD of the institution. We are also very fortunate to have our faculty also who are distinguished people in their respective fields of education, fields of professional education, fields of knowledge, and their dedication and devotion to the cause of the education at the IMS. I sometimes wonder and credit also our president and CMD ma'am that they could have chosen to go for the industry built up also, but they are keen to spread and motivate and promote the education. They opted for establishing the educational institution. So it's a great contribution by them to the society and particularly to the younger generation, those who are the future of India, future of tomorrow for our country. On this occasion, on my own behalf, on behalf of all the distinguished faculty members, I bless these youngsters, girls and boys, those who have joined the IMS stream, that they have chosen a very right institution to build up their career over here. We have got very successful placements also. Those who have passed out from here, they have been placed also nicely. They are working for the industry, for the society, and for the nation in a very nice manner, in an exemplary manner. So I take this opportunity to shower all blessings of all seniors, particularly of our chief guest and our management, on the youngsters for joining, and I wish them great career ahead. Rajiv Mathur sir has also depicted a picture of the country in terms of what security risk we are braving. And we take this opportunity to pray the Almighty Lord that we must be braver and we must be successful in defeating the forces, those who want to harm our nation, those who want to divide our nation, who want to usurp our nationalism like. So my prayers to the God that the country is safer in the hands of people like Rajiv Mathur sir and other people, those who are guarding our internal and external frontiers in the country. With these words, I thank Dr. Rashmi Chawla and other colleagues for giving me this opportunity to share this event and propose a vote of thanks, which definitely it goes to my heart that they have taken care of me. Thank you. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Now it's the time to start our cultural performance. But before that, I would request respected head of the department BBA, Professor Nija Anand, to make some important announcements for tomorrow's induction program. Over to you, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Rashmi Chawla. Very good afternoon to everybody who's present and attending the program. So we've had a full day of session full of wisdom, insights, and a lot of life lessons. So I'm really indebted to all the speakers for sharing their inputs and enriching the students with their knowledge and their experience. So since I have been asked to make certain announcements, so this is primarily for the students. So all the students, first year students, tomorrow there's going to be a departmental induction for you all. So the details of the meeting IDs and whatever the details are there, schedule is there, that would be shared with you all on your registered email IDs as well as on the WhatsApp groups. Besides, let me tell you, on 6th of October from 11 a.m. onwards, the induction for the BBA regular and BBA scholar students would be organized. And from 2 p.m. onwards on 6th October would be the induction for the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. On 7th of October, 11 a.m. onwards, we will be organizing the induction for the School of Law. And 2 p.m. onwards on 7th October would be the induction for School of IT. So all these students would be required to attend these induction programs through the link which would be provided to you all. At the same time, you would be shared all the details related to your classroom teachings, your registered email IDs, what all subjects would be taught to you, what would be the duration of your timings, discipline, rules and regulations related to examination. All these details would be shared with you tomorrow during the departmental inductions. So please stay tuned for that and don't forget to join it. So that's it from my side, Dr. Rashmi. Thank you so much for inviting me over.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for making such important announcements. Now it's the time to start the cultural program. Even during this pandemic and testing times, following the norms of social distancing, our able and talented students of IMS Noida have left no stone unturned to showcase their talents in the field of dance, singing, rapping. These students have prepared a rainbow of cultural performances. So presenting before you the cultural performances of the students. So stay tuned, hold your breath and enjoy the blend of cosmic tune and dance.
In हैं लगता ये घुसे मेरे देश में, शैतान है सारे सब कायरों के फेस में, एक बिहारी सब पे भारी यहाँ रेस में, मौत का न डर दिखेगा किसी के फेस पे, संधि के बाद पीठ पीछे वार करते, शहीद अमर सारे कभी भी नहीं मरते, जो सामने है खड़ा तेरे पूछ बेटा कौन है, तू लड़ना है चाहता है हम तो पूरे वॉर जोन है, देश रखे याद हमेशा सारे शहीदों को, चाइना का माल अब से नहीं तुम खरीदो तो औकात है क्या चाइना की तुम्हारे सामने, वो खा के तुम्हारे भाइयों को मारते हैं, वक्त लगेगा पर स्वदेशी तुम बन जाओ, छाती है चौड़ी सीना लेके तुम तन जाओ, स्टैंड ले लो सभी से फिर बातें नहीं करते, जैसे वो भाई मेरा शहीद वतन पे, कुछ दुश्मन तो अपने ही देश में है बैठे, पता नहीं इन्हें शर्म आती नहीं कैसे ये देते कमा के हैं चाइना को पैसे, बताओ टिकटॉक 100 मिलियन कमाया कैसे, स्टेप थोड़ा हार्ड है पर देश की ये बात है, साथ सबका एक दिन हाँ बदलेंगे हालात है, चाइना का सूरज ढलेगा होगी हाँ रात है, हाथों में हाथ हम देंगे सबको मात है, जो सामने है खड़ा तेरे पूछ बेटा कौन है, तू लड़ना है चाहता हम तो पूरे वॉर जोन है, जो सामने है खड़ा तेरे पूछ बेटा कौन है, तू लड़ना है चाहता हम तो पूरे वॉर जोन है, जो सामने है खड़ा तेरे पूछ कौन है, तू लड़ना है चाहता हम तो पूरे वॉर जोन है, जो सामने है खड़ा तेरे पूछ बेटा कौन है, तू लड़ना है चाहता हम तो पूरे वॉर जोन है, आजा चेक कर, आजा चेक कर, आजा चेक कर, नाम मेरा सुन ले यूपी 17 चेक कर, आजा चेक कर, यूपी 70
Slow it down.
ओ एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी,
एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी, अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी,
ओ तेरे दिल के इशारे ये तो पढ़ने लगी,
लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी,
ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, ओ तेरे पीछे पड़ा, ओ मुंडा जिद पे अड़ा, तेरे पीछे पड़ा, मेरे नाल कर ले जरा,
दिल देना दिल लेना, दिल देना दिल लेना, है सौदा, है सौदा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा, है सौदा करा करा।
और सुनना है तो सब्सक्राइब करो टी सीरीज।
दिल वाली गल कर ले, ओए जो मेरा हाथ फड़ ले, ओए जो मेरे नाल नच ले, किसने तुझको रोका, कितनी डायमंड चुम के, वो सोना जैसे तेरे घूम के, वो गल मेरी जाई सुन के, तुझे रब ने बनाया अनोखा, ना तड़पा भी कर दे तू हाँ मेरा कर दे जीना सौखा, कुछ कहता नहीं कोका, तेरा कुछ कहता नहीं लहंगा, तेरा लुट पुट लहंगा नहीं कोका,
कोका मेरा कुछ कहना नहीं कोका, मेरा कुछ कहना नहीं कोका, मेरा कुछ कहना नहीं कोका,
नहीं तेरा कोका 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 कोका। कर दिल मेरा पीठ पे आरा, ऐसा है क्यों खड़ा, नचले तो नचले तो नचले तो नचले, कर गल पे गौर जरा, सुन ले दोबारा, ऐसा है क्यों खड़ा, नचले तो नचले तो नचले तो नचले, जान लगा के अज पूरी, नचना यार है जरूरी, तो आजा हंगड़ा पाले,
हंगड़ा पाले, आजा आजा, हंगड़ा पाले, आजा आजा,
शाम in my life. We all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me. We won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things, then you need to borrow. Oh, no one can feel those of your needs. You won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me. It won't be long, 'cause I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call me brother if you need a hand. We don't need somebody to lean on. Just might have a problem, we should understand. We don't need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me. It won't be long, 'cause I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody to lean on. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody to lean on.
कैटवॉक वाली बेबी है तेरी चाल, बैकलेस सूट विच लगदी कमाल। ओ किथे चली जांदी है, ओ किथे चली जांदी है। मैनू पुछना है इको ही सवाल, ओ दस दे कुवारियां है किस दे तू नाल। क्यों दूरों दूरों जानी है, जान कड जानी है। इन्हें भी नखरे तू करना सोनी है, इन्हें भी नखरे तू करना सोनी है। दिल मेरा तेरे लिए धड़के नहीं। आज फिर किथे, आज फिर किथे, आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बनके, मोरनी बनके। आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बनके, मोरनी बनके। संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक, संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक घर पे वेट तेरी खटके नहीं। आज फिर किथे, आज फिर किथे, आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बनके, मोरनी बनके। आज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बनके, मोरनी बनके।
यूपी 70 चुप रह के देखा कितने चेहरों पे पैरे, नजर सभी पे हैं फिर भी नजराने गहरे। जिंदगी जैसे वक्त घड़ी का कोई काटा, चले ये पूरी तेजी में पर राज भी कभी न ठहरे। जो जिंदगी ने मेरी आज है बताया, उन आंसुओं की धार से हंसना भी है सिखाया। फिर उड़ने लगे पैर जो कभी पड़े जमीन पर, फिर एक नया चैप्टर सीधा फर्श पे गिराया। चले लंबा सफर जिंदगी बस ये सब्र है, इंतजार इंतकाम इत्तेफाक की डगर है। तो गिर गया है छोटी जिंदगी का ये सफर है, तो उठ रहा है छोटे ऊपर वाले की नजर है। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे मेरी जिंदगी, हैप्पी टीचर्स डे मेरी बंदगी। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे उस तन्हाई को जो मुझसे मिलाती आके मेरी ही परछाई को चेक। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे मेरी जिंदगी, हैप्पी टीचर्स डे मेरी बंदगी। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे उस तन्हाई को जो मुझसे मिलाती आके मेरी ही परछाई को। एक पल को सोचा जिंदगी पर टीचर मेरी, पर पीछे मुड़ के देखा सबसे बड़ी टीचर मेरी। जो लड़का कभी बोलने में था हकलाता, आज कलम की इस नोक पे वो लिख रहा है बातें गहरी। मेरे साथ चली मुसाफिर है जिंदगी, मेरे बाद चली यादें है ये जिंदगी। हर हालात चली अच्छी मेरी जिंदगी, कभी हुई जो बेइज्जती तो काफिर मेरी जिंदगी। हालत को ना देखा फिर है कच्ची जिंदगी, हर बात पे जीता समझो अच्छी जिंदगी, अच्छी जिंदगी। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे मेरी जिंदगी, हैप्पी टीचर्स डे मेरी बंदगी। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे उस तन्हाई को जो मुझसे मिलाती आके मेरी ही परछाई को। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे मेरी जिंदगी, हैप्पी टीचर्स डे वो मेरी बंदगी। हैप्पी टीचर्स डे उस तन्हाई को जो मुझसे मिलाती आके मेरी ही परछाई को। चेक।
So that was a mesmerizing performance by the students of IMS Noida. I'm sure you all enjoyed it. Before I conclude the event, I would wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the esteemed guests for today, for sharing their valuable insights with the students and motivating them to take the new journey. I would like to thank our respected President, Sir, respected CMD Ma'am for the guidance and leadership. Heartfelt gratitude to respected Senior Director Ma'am, Dr. Kulneet Suri, respected Dean Academics Ma'am, Dr. Manju Gupta for their all-time support and guidance. I would also like to thank all the head of the departments, faculty members and staff members of IMS Noida who have contributed for making this event possible. On behalf of the IMS family, I wish the new batch of students all the best for the exciting, rewarding, learning, and stimulating time at our esteemed institute. It is the beginning of what we hope is the lifelong experience and engagement as members of IMS Noida. Thank you everyone for your esteemed presence and being such a wonderful audience. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive. Thank you so much.